Good afternoon, friends. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate the time that you would invest coming and checking out my channel. Today will be the first time I've done a cash unstuffing and then a cash stuffing into my quarterly and also my weekly or bi-weekly cash envelopes. So I have been doing a written budget. It'll be 2 years, the end of January. So I know this like the back of my hand, but hopefully I can explain it so that it's not too confusing. I do a hybrid of both cash and prop money. And the reason for that is it's not very convenient for me to go back and forth to my credit union. I have my cash envelopes, I do indeed use cash, but any quarterly or annual expenses, I just actually leave that money in the bank and then I transfer it over into savings and keep track of that on paper at home. Most of my bills are auto draft or paid directly from my account, so therefore you will not see a complete description of what our monthly or bi-weekly expenses are, but that's just what works best for me. And I will tell you, it took a little while to a system that worked out for me. So if you are new to budgeting, definitely play around with it. You'll eventually figure out what works best for you. So let's get started. First off, I'm going to work on my quarterly sinking funds. I use prop money for this, and these bills are getting ready to be paid. I need to pull the money from my books. This is all in prop money. And the first thing is my life insurance policy with my husband. And that is $290. So 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 290. Lay that aside. That leaves 7 in the account. I'll be right back. I needed to get my sort quick. It's definitely different working with prop money versus regular cash. So then the next thing I will be pulling will be my sewer and recycling. That's due, these are all quarterly, and I need $226. So there's 50, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 5, and 26. You will notice that I am working with whole numbers. I just tend to round up to the nearest dollar just to keep my tracking easier. Next, I have trash, and this is 111 every 3 months. So there's 50, 1, 10, 11. And that leaves 1, 2, 3, and 4. I do try to keep a little bit of a buffer just in case the bill fluctuates slightly. It is pretty consistent, so that rarely happens. The exception would be on the water. If my husband needed to empty the hot tub and refill it, then I notice that our water bill is then higher. But this quarterly bill is 81. And we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 81. That leaves us with 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So the total for that should be $708. Let me organize this here. So let's see if I did that right. We have 1, 2, 53, 1, 2, 50, 300, 350, 4, 450. The 50 messes me up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 50, 7, 700, 5, 6, 7, 8. So $708. And now this money, even though it's in prop money, I'm now going to go and transfer that $708 from my savings account into my checking so that those bills can be paid online. Then, so now with it being a payday once a month, I add money back into those quarterly bills. So for sewer, every month I put in $75. So there's 50, 75, which now gives us 50, 70, 85, $86. Trash monthly, I put in 37. There's 20, 35, 36, 37. And we have a total of 37, 38, 39, 40, and 41. Water gets 40 every month. It's 20, 40, 65, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. You will notice that water, I do keep it a little bit higher just because of that fluctuation. That can happen. And then life insurance gets $97 a month. So we got 50, 70, 95, 96, and 97. So total, we have 50, 70, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, $104. So now my quarterly bills have been stuffed for this next bill that will be due in April. Hopefully this is making sense. I'm imagining the more I do it, the smoother it'll become for me. So when I was filling out my tracker here, I did get the category and description backwards, but for travel for Thanksgiving, or I'm sorry, travel for when we went to Ohio for Christmas, gas there and back, we did $68, and I actually have a sinking fund that I do for that. That's special gas money, I guess, because we're traveling to see family. But I need 68, so 20, 40, 60, 5, 6, 7, 8, $68, and I have 25, 35 left. I do try to keep around 100 in there because I do like to travel to see my parents about every 6 weeks or so. So that's it for travel. Next would be groceries. And groceries, this was just running into Sam's Club and to Walmart to pick up a few things. I really do need to go grocery shopping, so my grocery envelope still has quite a bit in there, but to take care of these two expenses that I used my credit card with, I will need $70. So we got 20, 40, 60, and 2 5s makes 70. So I have 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 5, 310. 310 left in groceries. And I'll recount this to make sure I did this right. So I'm needing $70. 20, 40, 65, 70. For my oldest son's birthday, we got him a gift. We went to one of his favorite restaurants and we had to pay for parking there. So the total for that was $200. And I do save for birthdays year round. This is a little bit more extravagant than normal, but it was his 20th birthday. So I was happy to celebrate for him. So $200. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So that's 200, and now we are empty again, which is fine because my birthday is the next one, and that is not until March. The next one is my oldest son had purchased something from Amazon, so he gave me money for that, and that was $50. And so there's 50, and that leaves him with 20, 40, 65, and 70. So I believe if I did my math right, the total should be 388, but let me go ahead and redo that. 31, 37, 57, 13, 250. 388. So let me make sure I've done that correct here. We're going to wait on that 50. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 350, 370, 585, 86, 87, 88, 388. So that's great. We did the math correct on that. So these two, my expense tracker and my sinking funds for my quarterly bills, have been taken care of. And then next we'll go in and do the cash stuffing. Now I am behind on this. I should have done it a week ago because we get paid again on Friday. So I am behind on stuffing this money. The total should be 760, and we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 5, 10, 15, 20, plus that weird 50, that gets me confused, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that brings it to 760. Okay, so for my husband, he does, or I give him $80 in his envelope. He has 60, 20, 40, 60, 80, 140. I'm going to take 40 for myself this week. So there's 40. And now I have 40, 60, 80, 120, 120. For my oldest son, we'll call him Luke. That's his middle name. He will be getting 20. So that's 20, 40, 60, 85, and 90. And then my second son, my youngest, we'll call him David. That's his middle name. And he's going to get 20 as well. So there's 20, 40, 60, 81, 5, 10, 15. 115. Groceries is going to get 200. So there's 150, 70, 95, 200. So now groceries has 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 450, 470, 480, 5, 95. I can't count. That 50 throws me off every time. Okay, I'm just going to use my calculator because this is ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 120, plus 50, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So groceries now has 510. Dining out will get 40. Household doesn't need anything today. And we have, let's see, we have 130. That's why I'm not putting any money in there. I try to keep it around 100. Dining out is getting 40, and there's nothing in there. So there's 40. And a coupon for our favorite pizza place. Haircuts, it doesn't need any money today. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, $100 in there. Birthdays is going to get 40. And there's 40. I forgot we emptied it out. Next, I'm going to be doing $60 for 2 weeks of Mini Mondays savings challenges. So we'll have 20, 40, 60. That's going to be for my Monday minis. Mini Mondays. I have a hard time remembering that. So that's 60. That's for 2 weeks. Then I'm going to do $200 for Saving with Friends. 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 82. And then for Freebie Friday, I'm going to do 60. 25, 35, 45, 55, and 60. So hopefully that was not too confusing. Like I said, I know it like the back of my hand. However, it's different when you're trying to explain it to somebody. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing. Hopefully as time goes on, I will get better at explaining that. Until then, I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you later.